Hey everyone, post baseball here, doing a couple of these at a time. This one is called the Chick-Fil-A Difference. So last week we had a big tournament and it was a 3-dayer. So the first game of the tournament was a night game. And so we're really trying to be very careful about how we planned JR's meals and taking a nap and things like that. So we wanted to stop and get a chicken sandwich at a kind of a specific time of day. It was still fairly, it was just before 11. Anyhow, we live in the South, as some of you know, and there are literally 4 fast food chicken restaurants within a half a mile. So JR had kind of a first choice. So when we arrived there, we were kind of surprised they were actually still closed, but they were. And we could see the staff in the restaurant, and frankly, they were sitting in the booths. Half of them had their heads on the tables, looking like they were half asleep. But the sign on the door said the thing didn't open for another 15 minutes. So we're like, it's fine. We'll just be patient. And it's kind of clear the staff could see us, and that's fine. We didn't, they're not supposed to be open. It's fine. So 15 minutes later, we're come back to the door, and staff can still see us, and they are clearly not opening. We're like, well, that's kind of odd. Anyhow, finally, someone comes over the door and explains they've had a rough morning and they have to open 30 minutes late. And we're like, no problem. That's cool. We get it, but we need to move on with our day. So we went to Chick-Fil-A, which was the next closest choice. And it was just such a great example. The difference was startling. We walk in, the restaurant is super clean. The staff is snappy and high energy. Everyone has a smile on their face. It was just a 10 out of a 10 experience, even though it wasn't exactly what we had been looking for in the product that day. And so why am I telling you this? It's just an example of how two nearly identical businesses, half a mile from each other, can be worlds apart in their standards. The difference didn't come down to the food with the product. The difference came down to the service behind the product and the standards behind the service. And to me, it's just living proof that there's always room for the best. And here's the thing. We all have the choice to set a higher standard for ourselves, for those we interact with. These things are learnable, changeable values and skills. Attitude, energy, a willingness to always go the extra mile. So yes, you definitely need a good product to be successful, but it needs to be 3 for 3. Product, standards, and service. If you want long-lasting success in whatever field you're in. So Carrie, Chick-fil-A for the win. Kimmel. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great night.